All right, you good? You got everything right?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, mic check. One Masters Podcast, host made of course. Of course, me, I got a special guest, man. I got JG in the building. How you doing, man?
I'm blessed.
Where you been at, man? What you been up to?
I've been ducked off.
How long? All right, when last time I talked to you? About a year ago?
It's been about a year.
Been a little minute.
Yeah, it's been a year.
Yeah, what's changed for you since the last time I talked to you before we get into anything?
That's a good question. So you want me to talk about like personally or business-wise?
Just be a business-wise first.
Business-wise, we've elevated a lot, man. We elevated a lot. I don't like to brag and boast, but I gotta pop my.
Nah, I'm happy when you do that, guy. You know how I feel about when people
I gotta pop it, but
be acting like nothing going on. You know what I'm saying?
First designer in Augusta history that's from the area. Well, I'm not from here, but I claim it. They have his sneakers in the sneaker store. So, shout out to my hood. I did that.
So I'm glad you brought that up. So the sneaker
Oh,
thing.
the commercial as well. I dropped the commercial.
Talk about the sneaker thing real quick, because I seen when you was doing it on live, you would go live, you would make the shoe and stuff like that. So like, how that come about first and foremost? Like, how that come about? What idea went into like making that? Like, what prompted you to want to do that?
So, bro would tell you this. Like, I've been talking about sneakers for a minute. Like, this ain't nothing I just thought about yesterday. Everything's a process. We trust the process. I'm from Philly. We trust the process. Joel Embiid. You hear me? Straight like that. So how it came about was I just thought about it a long time ago. I couldn't find a perfect canvas. So it was like, so I fell in love with them Alexander McQueens. And I thought about like, why would I buy some? And I just seen something similar to them Jones, and I can,
Yeah.
did it. Outcome was, my daughter made me get a TikTok. My very first TikTok is the very first pair that I made. And I did that TikTok because of her. And now it's like, I can't stop making the shoes. I don't even feel comfortable wearing nobody else's shoe.
That's dope though. I like
Yeah,
that. So as a designer, like,
you know what I'm saying? I don't feel comfortable.
put in the camera.
You know what I'm saying? I don't feel comfortable wearing y'all
nice.
shit. I gotta get
Turn the way around.
You know what I mean? And these the custom pair. We do have ones with the koala bear stitch with the JG here. Yeah, them expensive ones. These right here is just something that I throw together for you for a good number. You know what I'm
If
saying?
somebody looking for that, I'm not so much how much, but how they supposed to get in contact with you to get them shoes.
Same way they been getting in contact with me. They know how to get in contact with me, bro. My numbers don't lie.
So with the shoes though, right? I've seen you post about them, and I've seen you people like say something about you, say something to you in real life, whether it be the gas station, whether it be strangers, stuff like that. Describe to me the first time somebody mentioned the shoes to you and how you felt when somebody said, "Yo, I like those."
Oh man, I want to say Atlanta. I was on my way to Miami. I went to Atlanta, and I was at Olive Garden, and the waitress like, "Damn, I like your shoes." And I'm like, "Oh, I appreciate it." She's like, "Where you get them from?" I'm like, "I made them." When I went to Miami, the whole outfit with the white and blue, dark blue with the crabs, the white and blue sneakers I made. He was loving them. I had met somebody at it's a true story. I met somebody at Trick Daddy restaurant.
Yeah.
And I'm walking up, I'm holding the door. I had opened the door for the lady. She's like, "Oh, thank you." Kept walking. She turned around like, "I like that." She seen me on You and Man and Slim.
Ah, okay.
She like, "You the dude." Literally pulled her phone up, pulled that interview up. It's like, "That's you." I'm like, "Yes, man." Recorded me. This is on my kids. On my kids.
That's what's up, bro.
So that's when it was like, all right, I might be able to do something with it.
So I'm gonna go back a little bit before we go forward, though. So the last time we spoke, did your thoughts of like the support you get change, like far as within the city, outside the city?
Underdogs on the way.
So you don't feel like it changed at all?
Underdogs on the way.
I don't know if that's yes. I don't know. I can't see your face. I don't know if you're saying yeah or no. I can't tell,
I'm gonna get on professional move. I'm gonna get on my CEO move. I'm on big JG move right now. I'm gonna get on CEO move.
They put the probation things on. There you go. Probation's on.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna talk about no cases, right?
There you go.
But anyway, so the B100, I feel like it's changed a little bit now that I'm starting to go outside a little bit, but I still feel like There's some cap in the air.
So and I guess like when you say like what you looking for or what you feel like is missing, in the support wise to like make you feel like
So
you
let
kind
me
of
give
still
you
an
an example.
underdog. Yeah, give me a
By
good
the way,
example.
hello 23, hello 2023, January 22nd. Tap in. I still got slots open. I said 30 slots, but I got more than enough room for more than 30 slots. We had Payne College. Tap in. We got dance team. We got reggae artists. We got a saxophone player. We got a musician. We got Lil Now on the stage. We have other artists on the stage. We trying to find more artists. I'm not gonna cap. So tap in. Hello to 2023. It's a prime example right there. We got I have a fashion show involved in that event. So not only am I giving local talent a chance to broadcast their talent, of course it's family friendly. So even if it's a kid that want to show their talent, they able to come show their talent. You know, even if it's a kid doing some like She Butter Empowerment, me and Marquita is doing this together. So her child is a young entrepreneur. So it's for kid friendly, but at the same time, it's for everybody to show their craft. And
Right.
who am I to tell you not to, talk about whatever you live? Long as it's clean, I'm with it. In that portion, I have a fashion show. And I asked everybody if they want to be a part of the fashion show. Some gave me good, like real deal, real life answers, and I can respect that.
But like, what's the real life answer? Like, what you mean? Like saying, like they say,
Not
yeah,
to put you
or
out there, Tay, because you know what's up. Say Tay, that's what I call it. Tay, like, bro, that's too far out for me to give you an answer because I got a work schedule. So it's like how his schedule is. They drop it a different way or whatever.
yeah.
But he wanted to be a part of it, but genuinely because he has something to do. You feel me?
Okay.
Other answers I got, we ain't gonna talk about that.
But all right, so when you say support, you talking about just in the sense like wanting to collaborate, then like feeling like they gotta distance themselves or have some kind of.
I've been doing it. My next logo is to be comfortable, learn to be uncomfortable. That's my new slogan. So I'm gonna elaborate more. You notice I don't pop out, I don't go out. You notice you've been seeing me outside next to people. Like I'm outside, I'm here, I'm taking pictures outside. I'm actually you actually can touch me now. You don't go nowhere with somebody not trying to touch me. And it is annoying because you know where we from. It's annoying, but I'm learning to be comfortable with it because it's going to help me grow. They actually touching me. I'm popping the trunk, selling it to them.
You had said something last time we had spoke too, and I think people like that clip a lot too. You was like, you said annoyance. I started thinking about it. You was like how you gonna share your stuff like regardless, like all the time, 24/7. You don't care how much you annoy somebody. You don't care how much.
Still on that.
I like that though, and I think that I seen people like the day I posted that it went up, but I've seen people actually adapt to that as well, like just posting stuff regardless, 4, 5, 6, 10 times a day. They don't care.
Like I told you before, I'm the pioneer of this, but I stay. I mean, I'm not a goat. I'm a gorilla, so they can keep the goat.
What's the difference to you?
What's the difference?
Yeah, like for you to say
you
that.
You ever been in the jungle?
I live in. I was born there.
You know what's up there. So a goat ain't fucking with a gorilla, is it?
Not my eyes.
All right then.
But you know, it's how it be.
So it's self-explanatory. Free little JG.
You did. You mentioned, and I don't know if you care to talk about stuff like this or not, but you mentioned a guy last time, Vergil or something like that.
Yeah.
I finally met him, and you was right. He was talented, bro. I seen his stuff. Yeah, I seen his stuff. You was right.
Every interview, I tell you this, bro. I love you. You my favorite designer. You're my favorite designer, Vergil.
Is it a lot of competition in the city now? You know this stuff more than I know because
I've noticed it, but
it's a lot more like competition, like for people having clothing. I've seen a lot of good brands as well too. Though.
I see a lot of
people
stuff.
say people say away stuff too much.
You know,
but I ain't gonna lie, people tell me that sometimes now.
No, listen, keep being it real, bro. You got the platform to say it. I can't say it.
Nah, you can say it. Why you feel like you can't say it? Why you feel like you can't? Like
you know why?
You feel like if you say it, you come off as what cocky or something?
Arrogant. I'm being cocky. I'm hating, but I truly hurt myself and stay up late nights doing this. Like, you feel me? This is a passion. This is how I get my pain out. I'm going through things right now. This the last pair of shoes I cried making them. I'm a man. I can say that on TV. On your podcast, I cried making those. It's a different level of passion over here for me. This ain't no get hustle fast scheme for me, bro. Like I told you the first time, I'm already rich because of my children. but this is for my children. This is for my children that I ain't gonna never meet. This ain't for me, bro. It's for our children he ain't gonna never meet.
Now that you do this,
me?
like you've been doing this for a good little minute now. So like, what inspire you like on a day in day out to actually create and make more kind of like clothes, like even the shoes you got, the jacket you got. Like what inspires you the most?
Pain. It's the same answer every time. Every time we talk, every time we sit down, it's the same answer, bro. Pain. It's just the outer shell. It's the outer shell. It look good. I can't tell what's going on the inside though.
And I guess just for me, I gotta get back to it. I know you kind of skip over it. You do that sometimes, but you can't get me.
Some stuff I can't answer.
Nah, you
bro.
just can't get me. I ain't one of them niggas. You just can't get me. I'm gonna keep going back to it.
We on top niggas.
I know you can give me the answer I want to get.
We on top niggas. I know what's up. We on top niggas.
Cause I'm gonna tell you what I feel, and this is why I say this to you, right? Cause first of all, I like the clothing, so I don't wear it. I don't always wear clothes or stuff on camera. I actually wear it out and about.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
that.
When I did come and buy the outfit that early last year, the yellow one, the shorts, right? I was going out of town.
Okay.
I'm going out of town. I always feel like I need to have something from here. So somebody asked me, I say, well, they from there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or, you know, and it went, that yellow, I look good in that yellow. That was nice.
I ain't gonna care everybody that boy that did.
That yellow was fire.
I even.
Nah, they ain't look like me. Don't say that. They ain't look like me, bro. They look good, but they ain't look like me. I'm telling you right now. Don't say that. Don't say that now.
Hey, I'm sorry to break you. I'm sorry to cut you off, man. Happy birthday to my little brother, man. Happy JGMIC. They little knot, man.
Happy
Straight
birthday.
like that.
But yeah. So, I just think that for me, talking people, right? I generally do think that people like they like you. I think you kind of stamped out here. You might not feel like it. I don't know why, but I feel like you kind of stamped out here,
bro.
But I feel like when you talk, like when you say like it's not there, I feel like you kind of you creating a void for yourself that ain't that.
No. So I got love for the city, and I appreciate the love that I get back. But you know where we from, bro. My neighborhood alone, I'd be rich if I was at home already.
I can see that.
You see what I'm saying? So my mindset so different. It's not putting the city down. It's not saying nothing like it. Same thing when I be talking about bro music. It's the same thing. Why his views not there? Why you can tell him in his face that he the hardest in the city, but why his views not there? Why can you DM me? Why can you tell me in my face that my shit hard, but the views not there? And so, just so happen we live in a social dilemma world where this damn social media matter when it comes to the career path that we both, all three of us have, unfortunately. So that's what I mean by that. Like, goddamn,
so
9,000 views, 50 likes.
Let me ask you. I ain't gonna, when I see stuff like that, I think totally different.
It don't hurt me or nothing, but that's just my opinion on it. Like, I see something where it's like a little real. He be like, my friends ask why I ain't rich at. Nigga, you ain't rich because you ain't sharing my shit.
Yeah.
It's one of them type feelings. You feel me? And I don't take it personal. Like I said, if I cut hair and you my nephew or my little brother and you don't feel like my hand's nice, that's okay. I'm still gonna love you. You ain't gotta shop with me. They shop with everybody, bro. I still love them. That don't mean nothing to me. As long as I'm able to put food on that table, take care of these children, and still create and have a vision, like just something motivating me to keep going, then I'm good. I see something crazy for me in my future.
I want to touch on this because I don't want people to get mixed in the shuffle because you've been on a few times. So me asking you this, I already know, and I'm pretty sure people that know you already know. But anybody that don't know, I want them to know. Like, tell them where you from first because I don't want to get caught up with.
Yeah, know I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. You know, Dogtown, Square Biz to be exact. But Augusta's my second home. I love it here.
And Laney alumni.
Yes, Laney. I'm from the L. I'm from the Boulevard.
Throw that out there, man.
Boulevard, man. You see I got the colors on. You know what I'm saying? So they know what's going on.
Got the turtleneck. Let me see the turtleneck.
You know what's going on. Turtleneck King.
Yeah, that's funny. What's up?
All flavors like Starburst.
I asked you this a lot before. I'm gonna ask you again. Let me see if you give me the same answer now. Like, describe Philly to people that's not from Philly. Like, to people that's watching that's not from Philly. Describe it. Like, what's it like coming up out there, even versus here? Or what's some similarities, some differences that you see?
All right, so I was just on the west end of Atlanta for New Year's Eve, and I felt so at home. So West End times 20 times 10. Fuck it, we gonna lower it a little bit, but we both know times 20. We ain't gonna disrespect Atlanta. They get busy, so we gonna say times 10. And if you ain't never been in the West in Atlanta, then that shit had me like, yo. Oh,
What you got going on?
they got going on over there.
Yeah, you got some funny clips. This is a funny guy right here.
Yeah, I be being me, you know what I'm saying? Hey, real talk. I ain't capping.
No, you silly.
I'm on everything moving.
Hey, you know what? Hold on,
Everything moving.
I had a meeting one day, right, with somebody. They was we was talking about some stuff, and they brought you up.
Yeah.
They was like, hey, that's the funniest nigga on social media right now.
Listen,
and I don't know what you was
speaking
doing. But I think you were putting videos
Probably talking
out.
about Gloria. You know, everybody know I'm in love with Gloria.
That too. That no, yeah, you started doing that a lot lately.
I'm in love with you, babe.
So with you, bro.
I see you in a few years.
Yeah, you silly, man.
Yeah, I see you in a few years.
You just do funny stuff online. I don't think you be trying to be funny though.
Nah, I be being me.
I know. We laugh though. I don't know if you're trying to be funny. Like just watching your reels
Bro,
and stuff.
it's me every day in it, bro. like so people say I talk a lot, but they don't know I don't talk unless I'm around people I'm comfortable with.
I ain't gonna say you talk a lot, but
people might like I can't give you a simple answer. Like I can't.
I think that's a Philly thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I can't.
I watch a lot of Philly interviews
answer,
and they don't do they do the same thing.
Yeah, I can't give a simple. I can't be like, such. Yes.
Yeah, why is that? Why can't y'all answer things yes or no? Like why I gotta be yes and you gotta give me like a scripture with it?
Because it's like having a receipt. It's too much capping going on, man.
Nah, I don't know what that means. You gotta what
It's
that
too
mean?
much capping. So
What does that
if
mean?
you ask me a question and I'm gonna explain, so like I said, he the only one that's gonna have mustard. So don't ask me for this. It's for you, bro. I always bring my brother something.
What the hell was that? That's not what I asked you. What you talking about?
I'm about to put it in. I'm about to put it in an example.
Appreciate it,
Feel
homie,
me? So
sis.
like for instance, that's a mustard shirt, right? Somebody asked me, can they get it? I gotta explain to them why they can't get mustard. You see what I'm saying? So it's automatic. Like it just goes with it. It just goes with it. Like, all right, can I get a mustard shirt? Nah, bro, I ain't doing a mustard shirt. Damn, why you ain't doing a mustard shirt? Well, see, I ain't really. You feel me? I gotta go in detail. So it just. Let me go in detail with this nigga, get it out the way so he ain't gotta keep asking me. Simple.
I don't know how you do this now. Well, this is day in, day out, man. How y'all do it? You funny, bro. You funny. Funny.
I'll give you another example. Somebody asked me to put religion in my brain. Do just God. It's still JG. Do just God. Gotta explain to you why I'm not putting just God in my shit and keep going and keep going. No, I'm gonna just let you know from the get-go, from the first answer. No, I'm not doing that due to the fact that I don't feel there's. You feel me? I have Muslim siblings, my family Muslim. You get what I'm saying? I don't feel comfortable putting just God on t-shirts. I don't want to put religion and politics in my brain. Like,
I'm curious, like, what is it about Philly? It's gonna sound funny to ask this question. I'm not being funny, I promise you. But what is it about Philly? I feel like y'all beards grow two ways. It's like either the way yours is or full. Like, why is it that it's only them two? Cause you kind of got the beard. That guy, he funny on social media. He be singing sometimes and shit. And he be acting like,
I know. Everybody think that is me, but it don't be.
Y'all not family?
No.
I thought y'all family.
You know what the boy D sent me?
Yeah, I always think of you. I always think of you when I see him,
bro. I know exactly the funny nigga. He's not. That's not
Not
my
the
family.
others,
I don't even
that
know
guy.
dude. I don't even know dude. But yeah. Listen, man.
Philly just a place to like. Why y'all all look alike? That's what I'm saying. Like, what is it in the air that make all y'all beards grow the same?
I'm mad because we just had this conversation last night.
I'm dead. You still answer the question.
We just had this conversation last night. Like, I am waiting for my Sunni. Like, that's a milestone.
Hey, you done, bro. That's it. That's not coming.
And my dad John's so beautiful. It's like, it's all black and white. You know what I'm saying? You know, the white symbolize wisdom, of course. So it's like, it's John just so full and it's so like, damn, bro, like, where my John gonna come? And I don't never get it touched because it's supposed to be maturing. But I guess this is like, no.
I know deep down you feel like that's rough, so you think you're doing something. Just
I'm not doing nothing.
Just line it up. It's fine.
Nah, hell no. I'm not.
He don't want to line it.
I'm not lining him up.
He want to like.
I got some lymph on him. You know what I'm saying? He just would not come through for me. Like I be brushing him.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. It grew since the last time you came on. It grew since then. So I will give you that.
It's taking its course. You know what I'm saying? It's basically a symbolism of growth and living. You feel me? So I'm not expecting my shit to be boom, especially because I just started my journey. So for me to just start my journey, I mean, it is what it is. If it come full, it come full. I'm not Muslim. I just have Muslim beliefs. So it's like...
That's a Philly thing, too.
Yeah, so it's like, if it don't... if it don't come through, it don't come through. But if it does, then I feel like, I think that's gonna make my mom world. Yeah, she love that. Like just playing in my shit.
This ain't for nothing, but just for conversation. Right now in Philly, what's the top artist out of Philly right now? Philly normally got some good spitters.
I like Young K.A. right now.
Young who?
Young K.A. You the one I leave, baby. You the one that young boy. He hard. Who else? Core.
Yeah, I like Core. I do like him. I'm not gonna lie.
Up top. He from the way.
Not like Core.
He from the way. Yeah, no cap.
I think I had posted something one time last year.
Rock,
I think you put me on him. Not put me on like that, but you mentioned his name.
I was telling you like Core.
I still don't think he's still not messing with Leaf Ward, but he's nice
Leaf
though.
Ward hard still.
Nah, Leaf is tough.
Leaf Ward something else.
Leaf's
But
tough.
Core bars touch me a little different. I can relate more to with Core.
I like his pattern. Like he remind me of Freeway, but just like a rough version of it.
He his flow crazy.
But he's like he keep going. Like I like that. Like I like the way he rap.
Been through some stuff. Like he like the schoolie of Atlanta and Philly. They didn't put him through some stuff. You feel me? Put him on the back burner. Shout out to Meek for going to grab him after that.
Is that a Philly thing, you think? Let me ask you, because you from Philly now, it makes sense what you said. Is that a Philly thing? Like, I feel like everybody from Philly feel like they're the underdog. Like, everybody from Philly. I haven't heard not one artist from Philly feel like, besides Cassidy maybe, but everybody else feel like they...
You just said that dude named Cassidy. Come to the shop. Can you come on down to the Ugly Money and you don't stop canceling, bro, so I can come solidify myself in the city. Appreciate it.
What you mean? What Cassidy gonna do for you? What you mean? What that mean?
Of course, the Ben went down there and we have a little John. The nigga canceled on me last week, man.
You know Cassidy?
No, I was about to go meet him. I had lined that up for me. You feel me?
Is that a Philly thing? Like, cause I know you talking. You mentioned you said people think you arrogant.
You know what I'm saying?
People think you
from is a difficult place to get through. You know what I mean? So like I was explaining to somebody the other day. I'm from this block. Right here. This block right here is between this block. So this 23rd, this Pulaski, this 22nd. Where my cup is the gas station, the liquor store, the Chinese store, the McDonald's, the grocery store. We all gotta work. We all gotta migrate and get our stuff for our family to eat. So you have no choice but to run into the beef, especially if you two guys are beefing with each other.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the difference, nigga. You survive that, sharing stories with people you go to war with, you go to school with every day. That's why we feel the way we feel. That's real survival, bro.
Well, I mean, in the sense of, I get the survival part because that's not saying that's everywhere, but up north it's kind of common because it's a small place.
Like
so.
No disrespect to here, but if we beefing, if we in the bottom and you from up here, we might catch each other at the mall.
Yeah, possible. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I know. You ain't gotta tell me. I know it's different.
6-7 months. Where we from? Yeah, it's getting caught within a week, if 3 days.
Yeah. Cause
you not gonna get your daughter and your son no Pampers?
Well, I know I try to explain to people sometimes, and I don't get into it too much, but I feel like a lot of times you forced to run into your issues up there. So the way you put it is one way, but the way I see it, like you can go to different stores.
You can,
but they're gonna know you're going to a different store, and then now they're gonna mess with you even more. So you kind of gotta.
Go to your store.
You have no choice.
You gotta stay in your ground.
And that's if 5 niggas out there. That's if 1 nigga. You have no choice.
You feel me? It's like either way is.
So I mean, obviously it's different than down here. I know that.
Yeah, that
but
shit crazy.
As far as like the cockiness, the arrogance, at least the persona of that. Do you feel like you have to take that on? Is that just you? Do you feel like you taken out of context? Do you feel like things you say are taken out of context ever?
I feel like it's taken out of context, but it is what it is. I just be being me. I'm from where I'm from.
You ever feel like you complain?
No, I vent more than I complain.
What you think the difference is in that, like when you say that?
Some people complain about their situation, and I just be venting about the situation because I know it could be worse. And I've been through worse. So I might speak on it, but I ain't never complain. I'm always find a way to get the solution to that problem.
So versus, I mean, I know within last year and now, I know you still had some things change though. I don't want to get too specific into it, but I know I'm only saying it because you posted it and you said something about it. But You had a case, you kind of passed that, whatever it
Yeah.
can be, which I'm happy for you, and I know it was a big
Appreciate
deal
that.
for you because
That's what I was saying
I
last
feel like
time we couldn't talk about.
yeah, I know, yeah,
Yeah.
but I feel like that now has like you opened up more now. So even when
Way
you saying
more.
earlier, I'm outside. Well, yeah, now you can be outside now. Yeah,
Way more. Yeah, way more.
having a situation like that and then being able to be free from it and the case over with, how does that help you creatively, like as far as like your mental, physically?
I ain't. Probably last time I was a little skinny last time I was on. Yeah, I was. Matter of fact, because I just watched it last week. I just watched this. So physically, as you see him getting back chunky and all that, I can eat now. I ain't thinking about damn.
Beard growing a little bit.
You feel me?
Yeah,
Just a little
definitely.
bit, just a little razzle dazzle. You know what I mean? I ain't feeling like damn. I may be leaving my children for 10 years off of something slight, like off of this brain, off of working hard. Like it was just, I was just in a very deep, dark place, very deep, dark place. And when I beat that, that was like,
But I guess, I know it's gonna be hard for you to talk like that because I know it's hard, but I need like describe to me your mindset going through it though. Like, cause how long was this going on? What was your mindset going through it, and what thoughts did you have?
2 years. They made 2 years. First, you waiting for the process to happen. You know what I'm saying? You was talking to your lawyers, of course, a lot. One thing you gotta do is communicate with your lawyer. That counsel mean a lot because I'm not gonna say it like that because I had white supporters, but you know other folks is out here to get us, especially people with my stature. They may look at a book and judge it, but not knowing that I'm a real entrepreneur, real business owner, like really help people feed their family when they help me work. You feel me? So they might look at me and just feel like a different thing. You get what I'm saying? So it just staying focused and staying out their way.
I ain't never had to go through that, thank God. But like,
Yeah.
what's the process like of like how can you creatively think and make pieces, make shirts, make whether it's content or product?
The children, it was like, all right, now I'm showing my little brother this. Let him know how to get in contact with this person, that person. I'm showing him this, boom. Now I'm showing my daughter. And the kid, the little ones, they around watching me do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just giving them a feel. So, 10 years is a long time. So I was thinking like, okay, when I come home, shit, you'll be 27. Well, you'll be 26. You'll be 25. You'll be 17. You'll be 16. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, by then, y'all should have that social media thing locked down. You already know, you keep in contact with this person. We can keep money rolling while I'm sitting. You feel me? But that just was my process. Make sure everybody on the same page, everybody understand where I was coming from. I mean, I dealt with a lot, like mentally, dealing with depression. Bro, I was depressed, bro, like a lot, sat in the bathroom for days. Like, I wouldn't come out the room. And Shorty wouldn't let me go nowhere due to the fact of the car accident, and I ain't had no license, so I couldn't get the deal, so I was missing money, all that, so it was kind of messing me up. Like, if you notice, I ain't been in no schools for real. You know what I'm saying? You give somebody an opportunity to do some work, they do a good job, you might keep rocking with them. Due to the fact I couldn't get to a couple meetings, you know what I mean, that went the way it went. You know what I'm saying? So, damn, it's OG Flop. Let me call you back, Flop. I don't know, bro. It just was some shit where I was like, it's hard talking about it if you can tell in my voice.
Well, I asked that question because, like I said, a couple times I did see you, and you seem to be upbeat. So
yeah, I pretend. It's social media, man. I don't really like to see, like, I'm not scared to show my emotions. You feel me? I ain't scared to show my emotions, but at the same time, I try to like block certain things out. You feel me? I don't want to show no weakness. Like, you feel me? I might vent to the internet, pray for my mom. She going through the whoop. But it ain't for sympathy. It ain't for empathy. It's just me venting. You know what I mean? Getting it out because I don't have nobody next to me at that time or something. You feel me? So I just deal with a lot by myself.
So I know we in different fields, but what's the temperature like in Augusta and your field you in? Like, obviously, this is more media side. You know, you on the more content side, arts side. I
Yeah.
would say. So that's even dealing with whether who people that rap, spoken word, music, whatever the case may
Yeah.
be, create,
Poetry,
drawing,
actual art,
poetry,
actual,
illustration,
yeah.
fashion. What's the temperature like for y'all in y'all field as far as whether it be collaborating, whether it be support, whether
Yeah,
it
yeah,
be it being friendly competition, not friendly competition, whether it be
yeah.
being inspired by other people, you inspiring other people. Like describe that scene to
I
me.
feel like it's more of we're starting to become
Cohesive.
yeah, it's starting to come around. Of course you can tell it's a friendly competition because that's automatic. It's automatic. If he get in the booth with somebody and he want, of course it's gonna be a friendly competition. Feel me? I don't take none of this personal. Like I told you any other time, I have everybody's stuff. You feel me? Mix match designer challenge. I'm waiting for y'all to put that shit on, man. I'm killing y'all with this JG and y'all shit. I'm telling y'all, I'm killing y'all. But anyway, so that's where we at with it. I can put my Just Greatness jacket on with a V long, with a V Live hoodie on. You feel what I'm saying? I can go put a turtleneck with the TTA on. You feel me?
I do like V Live.
You feel me?
I like his colors. I like his
little homie
scheme.
doing his
Yeah.
thing. I like what he got going on. I like everybody, honestly. So it's like that. That's how I feel about it. You know what I mean? My honest opinion on certain things, I feel like yeah, some people may be a little bit too creative, but that's
Too creative.
yeah, that's their feeling.
Yeah. Like, is it possible for all? Like, I know, like, or artists, music, but music artists, they can make songs and they can like collaborate together and do things. Like, do you have or do you feel like you can collaborate with other fashion design? Hey, hold on. Let me finish the question.
Okay.
So you trying to cut me off?
No,
Man? That's Philly stuff.
because I was about to be like, damn, that's crazy. That's why I wore the jacket.
Yeah, I
What you
know.
saying?
I was just giving you all of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Throw a
no,
little bit.
yeah.
You know.
But do it. My bad.
I just try one time.
Set me
you
up.
know what I'm saying? All right, so I know artists and rappers.
Flop, bro.
But do you feel like artists and fashion designers collectively can collaborate and come up with something? And do y'all plan to do that, or do you plan to do that with anybody in the future?
Yeah. So to answer your question,
I appreciate that. Fix your glasses. There you go.
that's why I wore the Letterman. So I'm thinking about dropping a few Letterman jackets where I'm gonna go ahead and put like. So I already approached everybody and told them, look, I got a few Lettermans on the way. I want everybody to stamp it.
So it's gonna be different stamps all on
I want
the. I
everybody
like
to
that.
stamp it. We already swapping. We already buying. I might buy that from you. You might buy this from me. We might swap stuff already. Look, I got an idea. Boom. I want everybody to stamp my jacket for me.
That's dope.
I'm actually doing something. Me and Tay got something going on. Me and damn, what's kid OG Booch. Damn, that's my man. I can't. I'm sorry, bro. You know you my bro. We actually got something going on too. He getting the jacket. Me and Tay about to do something. No longer Humber. We about to do something. I actually got the jean jackets at the crib. Yeah, me and we.
Out of curiosity, just to be curious, like business wise, right? How does that work? How would that work if y'all all on the jacket? Who get paid?
What you mean?
Who get money? Who?
I'm not selling it.
Oh, you just do it.
Yeah.
Nah, you gotta sell it. People might want that. Y'all
I
gonna sell
mean,
it?
then we can sit down and talk about that. But it's just an idea of me wanting to support everybody.
Nah, that's money right
That's
there.
all.
I need to go ahead and maybe not this year because it's about to get warm soon.
Yeah,
but
that's just something that I thought about because I'm like, fuck it, like shit. We doing the mismatch designer challenge. We all becoming one. So fuck, I'm out there. Grab the jacket and see how it fit. I like how it fit. I'm gonna grab me a blue and a yellow one. I want everybody to tag that joke. I don't care what color you put it on, how you put it on, what logo you put it on. Make sure it's enough space for the next man. And I'm rocking out.
being in a city with I feel like it's a lot of talented people here. It's just me personally.
Very
I feel like a lot of people. I mean, that's been in all areas, right? How do you stand out? Like or not even you per se, but you can answer for yourself. But how does someone who is in fashion stands out, especially in an artsy town where it's art everywhere you turn around?
That's a good question.
Like, what's some things you do besides the beard?
You gonna keep
I'm
trying
fucking
to fuck
with
with me.
you.
So you know what? Guess what? I'm gonna keep cutting you off. Fuck that. I'm gonna keep cutting you off. No. I think me personally, back to the like I always tell you, my pain. The days that I'm dressed is the days that I'm feeling it the most. You know what I mean? Like I'm feeling it like, yo, oh shit, I'm ooh. You know what I'm saying? So to be honest, that's how I take it. I approach myself with originality, where I'm from, what I'm comfortable with, which is anything. Fashion is not what you got on, it's who got it on. And that's just how I stand out.
As far as media, I'm asked that because you talk about support sometimes and things of that nature. Not, I would say sometimes you don't do it that much no more. I just when I see it, I just always, you know how I feel. I be feeling like, come on, man, chill
That don't
out,
matter to me.
But to me, I guess my perspective is always like, I got a closet. I got multiple stuff in there.
Yeah.
Some of your stuff is home, and everybody's stuff don't come home with me.
Yeah.
Some stuff is strictly here. Cause I'm only wearing it on camera. Cause I'm supporting. I'm just being real.
100,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't lie to them. I tell them, you know, unless they give me some more clothes, then yeah, why not? Yeah, but
Just
if
being
I'm
real.
and so like, and then I see it a lot. And now I have people who make clothes. The person, as a matter of fact, she can't say, but the person who made my sweaters. You know what I'm saying? We had a mini debate one time. That's a good question. We had a mini debate one time, and I want to ask you this about pricing and stuff. So I'm not gonna say what you charge for, you know, your stuff, because they can go find out from you, and everybody know how to find you. So the yellow outfit I got, the matching, right? She felt like that was a lot for that. And I told her, I said, well, you know, for me, I ain't paying for the actual clothing. I don't feel like that I'm paying for the clothing. I pay that much money, right? I said, I'm paying for the hustle.
Yeah.
I like the fact, I like your marketing scheme. I like how you're not afraid to approach people.
Yeah.
Like me personally, I'm not gonna lie, I'm too cool for school. So I can't do it. I can't sell clothes. First thing you tell me no is I'm done. I'm not selling clothes the rest of the day.
I'm popping the trunk.
Now I feel like I'm annoying, you know what I'm saying? But I like that about you. Like, you don't care. Like, you gonna throw your deals out. We laugh at that too sometimes. You be like, it's like you on a block for real. You be think like, that's how you are. You know what I'm saying? Like
raised.
2 for 12, 2 for 12. Like, and it's funny because you really serious with it though.
I'm
like
dead serious.
That
$10
ass.
shirts every day.
But you gonna mention it every day too. Like, hey,
Every day.
and then somebody say yeah. Like if
I'm on your
a nigga tell you yeah,
I'm on your ass.
you gonna hit him up like, you still want that? You still
I ain't
got
gonna
that?
speak on who this person right now, but I got your 2X in the goddamn trunk, my boy. Need me.
Yeah, man. So I like that though. Like, because I feel like that's a missing piece in that arena that you in, like the fashion world, because some people feel like they are too cool to hit up people one by one. They feel like I make a post, and they feel like, that's why I talk about support, because yeah, you may feel a way about your support, which I can't tell you how to feel, but I feel like you go get yours though.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Some people sit back and want it to come to them.
ASAP.
So they'll make a post, then they'll get mad because when anybody's sharing, I'm like, wait, who you touched though? You just posted out there and you think you're supposed to just get shares just because you?
I might hit you, yo, can you share this for me? Or I might hit you, yo, I got this. What size you wear? I'm in your DMs, I'm texting you, I'm all that. You feel me?
But and that's why I feel like with you, like, it's hard to even it's not hard because sometimes you do talk that way, but it's hard to put the arrogance on you because you also have that side of you with like, I'm not too arrogant to tell you, hey, share my stuff. Hey, do you want to buy this? Hey, I got this going on with you. What can you do for me?
I'm hungry for this, but I'm humble enough to be like, and I'm not that. See, pride is one of the biggest sins. So I'm able to put my pride to the side, take accountability. This is what I want to do. This is what I chose. This is the career path I chose. So I have to try to reach as many people as many ways that I can. So if I'm just sitting here all day, I don't have a job, and I'm actually able to produce this much bread off of just my creativity, off of these hands, I got to do more than just put the hours in. I got to push it because I don't have a team. I don't have an assistant. I don't have somebody that's doing this. It's just me and Ed Lover.
How you come up with your prices?
I'm going on year 5. 32 states, 3 countries, 15 schools, 14 fashion shows, 3 hype magazine events. This is my second one with you on More Than a Masters podcast. One with Maine and Slim, something in Atlanta. One with Quad. Got sneakers in the store. Been in 3 stores. Y'all question Gucci? Do y'all question Milano? Because I'm from Philly, and a lot of people done told me, bro, your shit better than... And that's no shade to her, because she got good quality stuff. But they, you know what I'm saying? Little bro, you got shit from year one. That shit still feel good and look good. Your shirt probably more than your logo, ain't it? Wow. Quality over here.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Everything you just said just now, one thing I like about it, you said my name in the podcast I'm talking about. You said something Atlanta. I don't know what that means, but that's shout out to them, you know what I'm saying?
Milano.
You said some names of some other shows that you didn't say the names though, but you said my name. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
This is what matters anyway, you
respect.
know. It's all good. Nah, it's all good. Ain't no big deal. And that's nothing. I think too, I like the fact that you do, like you brand yourself and you try to go, you know, to a lot of platforms and stuff. But definitely got to make sure you go where they really going to ask you questions and get to know you. You know what I'm saying? One thing I like about when I do interviews, I like to learn from people and learn things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how I do it all the time. When I ask questions in sporadic ways, so they can kind of get a feel of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the last one I did do, I don't know why people actually like that one. Like they like you more on that one than the first one.
Me.
I think we debated a lot and it was just funny.
That too, and you got to remember, I just caught that situation.
Yeah.
I'm fresh out. I remember I took the sling off right here. I took the joint off so I can do the joint. So I'm banged up. I'm not thinking about I'm thinking about, all right, should I say that? I'm thinking about Vlad TV at this point. You feel me? Like, I don't want this nigga to ask you nothing.
I don't ask questions about that.
No, but that's this my mindset. So, and plus it was my very first one. So once again, I appreciate y'all for that. That was my very first one, which lit a fire. So it's like, now I'm more comfortable. You know what I mean? And I definitely brought my candy with me too. You know what I mean? So, see, I got my double cup, but I ain't got Coca-Cola on there. They ain't paying me. So we white styrofoams.
Do you ever intend on having like a store again, or like somewhere people actually come and shop the store? Like, and what goal? Where on your goals is that? Do you care about it as much as before? Not really.
That's a good question.
That's costly too, though, right? Having a store is costly.
Very expensive. I'm pretty sure. But it's crazy that you said that, and I don't want to put my personal business out there, but this is my motivation right now. I said this before. I want to say it was on your platform. I have plans to have stores on Las Vegas Boulevard, Rodeo Drive. You feel me? I plan on having shit in Philadelphia at KOP, King of Pressure. I have plans on having stuff at Franklin Mills. You know what I'm saying? Like Lenox Mall. That's my goal. Is not to just have one store and then that's it. No. We taking Just Greatness as far as we can. We taking Just Gorgeous as far as we can. We taking Jungle Gorilla Clothing as far as we can. We taking Just Greatness Athletics as far as we can. As far as we can. So it ain't no, I'm not content. I don't sleep. I'm not content, bro.
You gotta sleep though, bro. I just had a talk. I had a talk last night. Don't tell me you want to sleep when I'm dead, people.
Somewhat.
But you know that when you gone, you're not sleeping. That's it. You're not breathing at all. Like you're just done.
So I'm taking advantage of all the time that I bullshitted. Right. I'm playing catch up. It look good, but I'm playing catch up. I got a lot of people to feed. I got a lot of people depend on me.
So give me a like on a average day. Like give me an average day. Don't say nothing you ain't supposed to say though. Give me an average day though. Like
nah, come on, you know.
Just making sure. You said Vlad a while ago. I don't know. A lot of stuff going on nowadays. So
I know what you mean. I know.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
You know, that wasn't disrespected. I'm just saying I was nervous that day. Like,
got you. Well, you do seem more loose the last two times.
I was nervous as fuck that day. So that's why I remember he was like, y'all look like y'all slumped out that mid. That was Slim that said that.
Yeah,
like,
him, yeah.
I had to get my mind all the way right, nigga. Like, you feel me? I was nervous as shit. But anyway, average day. Yeah, go talk to bro for me, please. Put it on speed. Goddamn. So just call him back. So average day for me, and this is facts. Wake up. I need a banana. I need something to drink, maybe a blue Minute Maid. You know what I'm saying? Blue Minute Maid. I apologize. OG on my ass right now. Flock is very consistent. I love you, OG. But get a banana. Well, hit the store, get a banana, and then I'm at the same few stores every day, literally. Go press what I need to press. Get that order out. Might go create for a few hours. Go pick up my son at a certain time. Make sure he eat if he need. Boom. Then I'm on maybe sports. Might be a sports night. Might be softball night. Might be Friday night where it's football night. It might be Saturday morning where it's football for my other son. You know what I'm saying? So I am a full-time dad as well as a full-time entrepreneur.
Yeah, I like that about you too.
So it's
I
like,
always see your kids with you.
yeah, so I'm juggling all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm juggling all that. But every day, like, I'm not gonna say like certain people can tell you like I feel uncomfortable after a certain amount of time if I ain't get up and did it by that time. If I'm in the bed at 8, 9 o'clock and then I ain't getting up by 9, it's like I done waste the whole fucking morning. What the fuck? Like literally, I'm discombobulated.
So tell me if you feel me on this, right? Because I posted this, and I ain't put the clip out yet, but I did a thinking aloud last night, and I mentioned the sleep when you're dead thing, but I also said like I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like 24 hours ain't enough hours in a day.
It's not, bro.
I feel like we get cheated by 24 hours.
You feel me?
It's almost like you set up not to win. 24 hours is not enough.
It's not enough, bro. So it's like
what can you do in 24 hours?
It's not saying that I'm not one of them sleep when I'm dead type of people, but I'm definitely one of them like one of them. I try to take advantage of all the time I have.
That's what I said. You
feel
see,
me?
I like you. See,
I try to take advantage of every time I have.
that's how I mean.
And
I'm the
if I'm
same way.
not physically doing something, I promise you, my brain is working. It's working.
It make that noise too.
Literally.
You funny.
But my brain always moving, bro. Like, I'm glad I bought a little bro for his birthday. Happy birthday again, bro. I love you, bro.
Nah,
Like,
but I feel like that. I feel like too.
He'll literally tell you. We both do this. He might hit me at 4 a.m. 5, I'm hitting him back. Like, I don't know why, bro. It just
You up, man?
You know what I'm saying? And then I get good sleep when I finally do go to sleep. I can sit right here and be relaxed, and the next thing you know, I'm catching a good 20. And then I'm good for the rest of the day. Let's get to it. Let's go ahead and find a way to create. Let's figure out what we're going to do with this. Okay, you said, what, mama? You need this hand, mom? All right, you said, what, daddy? You need what for football? You said, what, baby girl? You said, I got it. Okay, you said you need, all right. He need what? All right, I'm going to send little bro this. All right, hey, Umi, I'm about to send little bro. I'm about to send you some money to send him for commissary. Look, I'm about to do.
Hey, describe that word. Tell him what that means.
Umi?
Yeah.
So long live our boo, which means father. So my stepfather just died. That's who I've been posting lately. Long live El Boogie. So boo and Umi is mother, father. Is a Muslim terminology. It's Muslim terminology. Ibn meaning son of, but we call it son. So if I call my son Ibn, they all Ibn. They all know who I'm talking to when I say it. So when I say Ibn, they get here because I'm a Ibn. I'm a son of. I'm a junior. Ibn Kareem Abdullah. That's my Muslim name. I'm Kareem Abdullah's son, and I'm named after him in real life. So Ibn is just junior, like son, Umi, mom, Abu, dad.
Just talk about a little bit too the fashion show you got coming up. Like what you got planned for that that you can talk about. I don't know if it's
So like I said, I may be canceling the fashion show part due to the fact that ain't nobody tapped in. But
so what can we do to not make that happen? Like what needs to happen for it to not be canceled?
Just tap.
That's what I want to talk about.
Tap in.
Like
other
fashion.
Yeah,
people.
I've even reached out to people up north. Like, that's how desperate I got with it. I'm just being 100. Like, damn, I want somebody to get some exposure.
All right, let me ask you. Like what? When you say, I know you're saying tap in. I know what that means. But like, what exactly do they need to do? Like, if in order for this to happen,
interested,
whether it be a kid, whether it be an adult,
$50 a table, or you can get the $100 special. $100 get you in the fashion show, as well as a table for you to make money. You get to tell you who you are, how to reach you, how to get with your stuff. Mm-hmm. My table's over there in the corner.
Is this gonna be at this Payne Homecoming?
No, that's a different fashion show. So I mentioned that after this. This is January 22nd. Hello, 2023. Me and Marquita Johnson. She Butter Empowerment. Time Just Greatness.
Do you know what number y'all need to make this go?
So we already have the vendor set. We just don't have no clothing lines.
So nobody. It's like nobody's saying nobody. It's not a clothing brand at all in the city that say, "Hey, I want to be in here." Not one.
Have I ever lied to you?
I don't think so. But I mean, I ain't really dig
No,
in.
there's no need for me to cap.
So it's just you so far.
Hey,
Okay.
more money for me.
Well, you could do the whole thing, I guess. They say you talk a lot. You could do the whole thing. You
I'm
probably
good.
just,
I ain't even gotta be there. That table gonna sit there and do the numbers for itself.
Well, you could do that too.
Like I do all of them. My little brother do 'em. Daddy be sitting at these tables doing these pop up shops.
And I'm curious, like, so I'm asking this question. I'm curious because I mean, I got you. I want to talk about it, but like, I'm
And
curious.
I don't feel no type of way about it.
I don't think you do, and
Yeah.
I don't think you should.
It was just an opportunity to give them a way to. Of course, we have to pay for the venues.
because now it's the
to pay.
12th. You see what I'm saying?
So it's 10 days away. We had to pay for the venues. We had to pay for certain things. So of course, you might feel some type of way about a price, but if we go to Atlanta, they're gonna charge us for a table. Or you know what I'm saying? If we go here, if we go to Charleston, if we go to New Orleans, if we go to LA right now, and they having a pop up, it costs. It is what it is. You feel me?
What's your thoughts on that though? Because you've done 14 fashion shows. You said right?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that? Because you've done them, and I'm pretty sure you've done them in different areas.
A lot of
people.
exposure.
Yeah, you funny, bro. No, because
I don't understand how ain't nobody.
I'm asking, what's your let me answer the question.
Man, you got me there. I'm sorry, you got me there. I'm on that. I'm like,
Nah, I like it though. I like it. I like it.
Come on, what's up, man?
What's your stance? I'm gonna get out quick because you might cut me off. What's your stance on people not wanting to pay for those type of events locally, but be willing to pay out of town?
It's weird. It's like going to the mall, paying exactly whatever they ask you the price is, and then you come to me asking me for a discount.
How you feel about that when they do that?
Fuck with it.
You don't fuck with
If I
discounts?
give you a discount, let me give me the opportunity to be like, yo, I'm gonna fuck with you. You can get it for. Don't come to me, yo, bro, fuck with me, man.
What's I'm just this is out of curiosity. I don't think you should though. What's the chances of you actually giving them a discount though?
Slim.
I know just because I ain't never got one.
Stand on this nigga. I got a lot of people I gotta feed. If your bills ain't the same amount as mine, I ain't got nothing to talk to you about, nigga.
No, I like that though. That's funny though. But
I'm saying you don't go. They don't
go.
go to the mall doing that, bro. We don't go to the mall and question them about the price. Damn, this shirt this much. You just like it. You pay for it. So that's what the $10 shirt thing came with. That's why you see me way more. I'm flooding the city. The plan is to flood the country with $10 shirts. 10 shirts. That's $100. Keep doing the math. Add it up. The long number. So that's why you starting to see me way more because I done got unique with it. I done got okay. I got something for y'all. Y'all complaining about this, but it's the same quality, same thing. I got you. $10.
What about when you go live, right? And you was what you kept saying, split splash. You were saying, I don't know. You was making some kind of shirts, but you was doing some
Getting busy.
Yeah, it was just funny watching you go live because you be talking to yourself. You be in your own world, bro.
I'm letting that pain out, but that's why I don't. Remember, you was like, you should show that more often the last time. I don't show it because you see how you like damn, you just talking to yourself.
I know, I like it. That's funny to me. Make me want to buy the shirt though.
I'm literally getting the pain out. It's the creative part of me. Like, nah, I'm gonna grab pink. Let me see how that goes. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's literally how I create.
You ever think about being in comedy? I'm just asking. Cause
why everybody asks me this, bro?
You just funny to me. That's you all. You funny to me. Like, I watch you, I just laugh. Bro.
Everybody think I'm funny, bro.
And that dude is funny, and you remind me of that dude. I think y'all cousins. I don't know. I think you know that too. If you just not want to tell me.
Yeah, it's not. I wish you would, cause you be going viral, yo. Tap in, so you
give him a JG shirt.
I'm telling you, tap in. You heard me? Tap in. You hear me?
Nah, you got.
When I go home, when I go home, I be locked and loaded to run into anybody.
I know he from Philly. He got to be from Philly.
Yeah, he from Philly. He from Philly. I just don't know.
Man.
I just don't know him. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know him, and I don't really roam around that joint like that. If it ain't my area, and my folks not in that area, then you feel me. If my folks was in that area, they'd have tapped in.
You can always hit him on social media and say, "Yeah, I got a shirt for you."
I did that already. Actually, him, Gilly, Wallow, all of them. I mentioned that already too. It tapped in with all of them. Everybody. Rock, R.I.P. Rock. Rock, I done tapped in with him because he from the neighborhood. He from the other side, but I could easily run into him if he at home or whatever. You feel me? I ran into Don Mills. I ran into Siegel a few times, but when I ran into him, I ain't had no shirt to me. Just so happened. That was a weird situation. Shit like that. Like just like when I ran into Amaretta down here in Atlanta, I ain't had no shirts on me.
You was in Atlanta for real?
Yeah, I met her. I had a conversation, took a picture, and all that. I was trying to get bro a future with her. That's a fact. This is a true story. When I seen Jay Youngin, RP to him, I ain't had no shirts on me, but I ain't no dick rider. I ain't about to run over there trying to take no picture with you because I see you in the mall. If I had some merchandise, then I'd have post it. Yo, look, I got this merch. You trying to take this picture with me, bro? You can keep it. That's all I'm asking for. You don't give a fuck if you wear it. Throw it in the trash when you walk away from it if you want to. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
So one question I do gotta ask is, I know you've been calling, so I want to touch on it. Like, what is your relationship like now with Flock? I see he kind of. I don't like to say endorse. I don't like that word, but you know, it's like he made a video now that he was talking about you, saying like this shoe was fire, and kind of just giving you your props.
Sensei.
You know what I'm saying?
So like blowing me up.
Yeah, he calling you a lot. Tell him he fucking me up right now. He calling too much, bro.
He blowing me up, boss. But yeah, that's my. Like he gave me an opportunity that was like, wow. He embraced me and what I got going on. My message, you know, his family embraced me. You know what I'm saying? His kids fuck with me. His wife love me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's big bro and big sis.
What was the opportunity he gave you? You didn't tell us that part.
So, it wasn't too much of an opportunity, but it was an opportunity. So, I already was in culture shock, but the fact that he put me in a sneaker store, that shit was like, you know.
Okay.
You know, we from.
I know you were going. I was like, all right now, man.
That shit was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? And then he put me on the radio. Like, to have an interview on the radio, that was like, you know what I'm saying? Where we from, you rap and your song on the radio.
Yeah.
I felt like I'm a designer, I'm on the radio. It kind of felt like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Then he called me, and this is the respect level that we have for each other. He called me one day, and he was like, bro, since you going crazy with the schools, you involved with the schools, you pick a school that we can go to, and we're going to give back. And it felt like, and the OG respect me enough to choose one of these schools out of all the principals I dealt with, which one you feel comfortable with. And I felt like that was so genuine. You know what I mean? Like the stuff that we just did with the Ugly Money, that was genuine. My sneaker wasn't supposed to be in the store. That was God. You hear the song playing in the background, just what we didn't put that song on when he was doing that. That was song. If you ever been to a store, music playing all day. I literally pulled up for something else just to holler at and get the vent a little bit. And I had one of the shoes that I made on. He like, damn, I noticed you've been doing shoes. I'm like, damn, I got a display in the car. Let me see them. But it's the ones with the koala bear sold. And he was just like, yo, Verge, you on some other shit. And I'm like, I ain't know what to say. Like, the sneaker guy himself telling me, like, I'm on some other shit about my shoe. Like, nigga, I think do some Converses or some Alexander McQueen's. He like, can I put them in the store? Can you? What you waiting for? Go ahead, do you. So that's how that went about.
So even with those shoes, would you say you able to make a good quality pay at a rapid pace yet, or is it still like how long? What's the time? Give me the time on the shoe.
Look how God working. I literally just ran into my man today about that. I said, bro, I'm about to bring you some shoes, bro. We got to get it popping. Flockman gave me an opportunity. People are asking for these shoes. I can show you DM. People are asking for them. Yo, I need a pair, bro. I need a pair. So due to the fact that I've been doing everything for me, if you notice all the embroidery stuff, it's just been me or somebody close to me that got it. And it's just a test run. So I want the beards have changed. One time it was huge koala bear, brown, real dark. Now it was a lighter koala bear, a little bit more sophisticated. You know what I'm saying? So it was just test runs. So the shoes was just a test run. Excuse me. The shoe was just a test run. And like I said, I got thousands of views on it. Everywhere I go, somebody like, damn, and I might have a koala bear shirt on with the koala bear shoe. So it just makes you automatically, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's when I was like, damn, but taking it serious. Now I did a few custom pairs for a few people. It was Verge. I like your shoes. Can you make me a pair? I want this color, I want this on there, I want that. I done did that. I done made my children a lot. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot, like a lot. From boots from the 450s to the low tops to the high tops. Like I have a bunch of them, man, all flavors and all that, different cut, all that. So it was like when he said it and put it in the store, and then people start hitting me for the shoe. That's when I was like, we're right. And this person over here ain't even gotta say nothing. She can just nod her head and tell you I just said I gotta go put this amount of bread into straight sneakers just yesterday.
Yeah.
Just yesterday I said this. I gotta put this amount of money into straight sneakers because that's about to take me to the next level. Today, I run into the embroidery man that I've been looking for. I done texted him, I had to show him, like, bro, what's up, bro? I've been hitting you up, my boy. Like, damn, I didn't get that.
Oh, you one of them niggas. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
one of them.
Hey, man, I text you 10 times. What's going on?
Bullshit. It's business. I got to get to the next level. You stopping my progress, we got to feed these kids, and they growing every day. Fuck you talking about just greatness. I'm trying to get to the next level. Just growing over here, you hear me?
I ain't gonna lie, I like that answer. But
So,
it's one part of the question you
God.
didn't answer, though. Like, how long it take you to make a shoe, though?
So it depends on the embroidery man.
It's funny.
So I got you. So I got you.
Let me tell you how he's funny. He'll talk for a long time. You say some good stuff. Yeah, he talk for a long time, but nigga won't answer the question. This nigga was going crazy too.
Try to throw him out.
Nigga picked the phone up, show me text messages and everything.
I can't never spend nothing off this nigga. He catch everything. But no, so if you want the ones I have on my feet is the custom ones. I can have them done for you in a day.
I bet.
Problem. But the embroidery ones, that's just being 100 is on bro. Like, I ain't no disrespect to him, but nothing. Just sometimes he got so much stuff going on that you might be the 10th person he gets to.
Now, like, can you show him the shoe one time? I like it, and I just feel like I wanted that piece because, like, you put clips out and this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I think that people seeing the
Each shoe different, you know. They got the red they got the red JGs on it, but you know what I'm saying?
Turn to the side.
Just,
Oh
just
yeah.
A little, you know what I mean? Just a little something light. Just taking some pain out. I think these the second or third pair I made. As you see, they dick, but I don't feel comfortable wearing nobody else's sneaker no more. And I got a lot of shoes. I just don't feel comfortable wearing nobody else's sneaker.
No, I like those though, bro. That's dope.
Like
that's unique too. It's
so
dope
yeah,
and
like
unique.
these right here, there's nothing in it. You mean? But I'm not doing pink right now. Only black. Hit me up for black. But I can put any color fabric you want on them Jones.
So you ain't doing pink. You ain't doing mustard. What else? Like you list of things you're just not doing.
You see what I'm saying?
No discounts.
I stand on that. If I give you a discount, take it, cause they don't come too often.
I respect it, bro.
I stand on my business. Cause my work, like, it's a burn, bro.
But your income solely comes from everything you do. Though. Like, you don't have I don't think you don't necessarily work for another person. So like everything you do is on you.
I have to do this. Like, I don't have a 9 to 5. Some people know how much money they're gonna make this week. If I wake up, I'm gonna make this amount of money this week. I don't know that. I don't know that answer. I gotta go grind. I gotta go say. I dare you to say something about just greatness to me. And boy, your shirt look good. Got something in the trunk. Boop.
Yeah, that's how he is. 2 for 10. Let's get it.
Let's do it. What's up?
I like that though.
You said you only got 15? Shit, fuck it. Take 2 of them.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. And I appreciate that. I respect that about you though. I respect your grind.
So when people ask for the sets, you just so happen to ask for the expensive stuff. Respect it.
Yeah, I mean, you know me.
Respect it.
Hey, I ain't gonna. I mean, I got good taste though. You know, that's why I like quality, man.
But was it worth that bread?
It still fit this like the same day.
Was it worth that?
Definitely worth it.
Thank you. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not giving you no bull crap that I don't feel like. You know what I'm saying? I test run everything. Everything that I get, I test run it before I give it to somebody else. I test run it. I wear it, wash it, all that.
I definitely respect, and I ain't say this part about it, and I know we joke a lot because it's just funny, but like, I like a lot of times your packaging too. You know what I'm saying? I guess I bought some clothes from you. Damn, it's just crazy.
Damn, I meant to bring you a sticker. Told you I was.
Bro, just let me know, you know.
Got some new shit going on.
I like, in the past, I know I bought so much from you though, but like, I remember one time you caught me at it was like alumni game or something like in Richmond. Yeah. And you was just in the crowd. You like, I got that for you. Remember you bought that a while ago? I had bought it probably like a week or 3 months ago. I don't know.
You forgot about it.
Yeah,
like,
I do that. I support. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm like, I still got that for you.
Yeah, see? Yeah, I like that. You know what I'm saying?
If you haven't came and got your stuff, it's still in the trunk. A lot of people wanted it, but I still hold it down for you. I'm mad about that.
It's all good.
I mean, they paid for it, so I can't sell their merchandise. You feel me?
That's good
I don't-
business.
I don't want to take. I don't want to take. I want to take the greedy route, sell it, and hoping that same thing's still there,
Yeah.
and it might not be there. So you paid for that. It's gonna sit there until you come get it.
I want to kind of end close like with this conversation here, but like, let me know if you care to talk about it. I don't know, but you know, we got two. I know of two entities or in the city that got the award shows and things like that. When things like that come about and they happen, do you feel a way about it if you're not in it or if you are? And I can't even tell if you are, and I don't know. But do you feel a way about it? It's like no. Do you feel like well, I wasn't doing X, Y, Z, so it's kind of like I get it. Do you feel like a lot of this stuff be a popularity contest? Is it not? So you don't.
Back to the last.
I ain't even finished. Damn, yo, what's up with you?
I'm just shaking my head.
Why you shaking head the popularity part though? Because you popular. I'm gonna tell you right now. So I'm trying to make sure we on the same page here.
I think I'm not popular, bro. I'm not popular, bro.
Who won best dress, Laney? Your class. I'm curious. I don't know who won.
Me.
Oh damn. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know. You know? I'm just throwing it out there. You know. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I don't know.
I would definitely win that in college and in high school.
Oh, now you just adding to it. Okay, gotcha.
Hey, they know I'll put that shit on. They need
Gotcha.
cleaning shit. Hey, call a cleaning crew when I walk through, big bro.
Oh, here we go. So you feel like that. You don't feel like you're popular. You don't feel like you could be considered as popular.
Yeah, somewhat, but I don't. Nah, I don't.
What that mean?
I don't fuck with that shit. I'd rather be masked up. Don't see me.
Nah, I see. I like that, but that ain't gonna work with me. Like, no, I know you rather, but you are popular. You know, you are known.
It's annoying, yo.
I hate it too, but hey, it is what it
you
is.
gotta keep.
But but you feel like?
I gotta learn how to embrace the love. That's what it is. I need to learn how to embrace the love.
But do you feel like any of your support comes from you being popular, or it comes from your hard work?
Both.
I can respect that.
Because I see a lot of people getting paid off for being popular.
Well, let's not get too deep in that. I think last time we got too deep in that. I don't know.
I mean,
the wrong way.
You know me, I'm gonna keep it all the way being.
But
me being popular and my talent and my hard work, you can't. It's like being, an athlete. You can't beat a nigga that's gonna hustle automatically and got heart. You can't teach that. You can't teach heart. So my hard work you can't teach. I really grind for this. I really put in the work. I really put in my visions together.
Let me ask you a different question, and hopefully you answer this, because I know how you are. You might give me a speech. I don't know. Do you feel like you're a person that... Do you feel like you use that... I never heard you use it before, saying name before, but do you feel like you use that as a crutch to, like, when something don't go right for you, like, to say, it's popularity over this? Because I feel like you do work hard. I feel like you are popular, but I don't feel like people rock with you because they know you. I just feel like people like the things you... I know for me...
Yeah.
I know you through...
social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then us having our encounters.
Yeah, but it wasn't because he missed the dude. I ain't know that. I mean, I saw you had
didn't know who
when I saw you was in a crutch. Yeah, I thought you rapped. I was like, oh,
you didn't know I was the one behind everything. So yeah,
I seen your beard from Philly. I said, this nigga must rap. I ain't know.
Exactly.
I seen it was patchy as hell.
He swear I was rapping. Like, nah, I'm the nigga behind. Nah, I be in the cut. I'm CEO of VIP. Dog.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Like I don't know. Like, what
so
you feel like you stand?
I just know that I've been doing this so long that you have your dry spells and you have your good spells. And you just work through your dry spells. If we gotta eat ramen noodles right now, then we gonna eat ramen noodles.
See what I'm talking about? Where that came from?
You asked me a question.
You see what I'm talking about? What he
You asked me a question.
Nah, why you bringing up noodles?
Cause that was it. Go ahead, bro. You trying to
watch
play
this back
me.
now. You funny.
You trying to play me, bro.
Funny, bro. You trying to be funny. Niggas trying to
You
talk
keep talking about my beard, so fuck it. I gotta fuck with you back.
But I act because I feel like it was a lot of good creators that weren't nominated for things in the awards, whatever. Which is not a big deal. It's whatever. But it's a lot of people I have like in the closet and stuff that I'm like, damn, they ain't. But it's a lot of dope creations being involved. So now I wonder. I don't look at it as a popularity contest, so to speak, but I do feel like sometimes people behind these panels maybe don't need behind the panel because they only go off what social media says, and they're not to that world.
You do your homework.
Man.
That's why I fuck with you like I do, because you do your homework. Like that one time you asked me who your favorite Martin or Fresh Prince.
Yeah,
and you already knew the answer to that.
I already know. Yeah.
So stuff like that. So they not going deep into this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not disrespecting nobody, but some people shouldn't been in designer. If you don't make your clothes, you shouldn't be in the designer
Oh,
category.
he in his bag now. Yeah, he in his bag now. Talk your talk. Keep talking.
It's just being real. Be 100. If you don't make your clothes, how are you a designer?
You should have made that post, man.
No, it's no need. Cause I'm going. This SBA award thing, I appreciate the opportunity, Jamie and your team. I appreciate that. I appreciate the fact that I'm being in a room with all them talented people. I don't win or lose, I'm already winning. This don't solidify me. I'm already a legend in my hood. I'm a legend in my block. I made it past 18. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm doing it on my own. I'm doing it my way. So this doesn't solidify me. But let's be 100. Why you ain't got Akeem J. Wells on there? There's a lot of people. All right, shit, I even speak for R&B JD. I don't even think I see him on there. But you might have an artist that he recorded. How's that go? Cause just to get off designer, so I don't feel like nobody think I'm throwing shots. I'm just giving you other more examples.
Yeah.
How you an entrepreneur, but you go to work to support this.
Here we go, man. Here we go. I wasn't gonna try to get you in that bag. I was trying to keep you out of that, man. I was trying to keep him out of that. Now I don't know what you got going on.
Fuck that. I'm just being 100, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So you saying you can't have a job and be an entrepreneur?
No, what I'm saying
I ain't on the side. I'm just asking. I'm just stirring up trouble now.
What I'm saying is, if you grab this job for 2 weeks, you grab this job for 2 weeks, and then you flipped your bread, and then you was going off your dream or your vision, you're an entrepreneur. You're going to work every day, and then you talking about you're an entrepreneur. Like true entrepreneurs work on straight hustling their brands, hustling whatever they have. Whether it's taxis, whether it's hat cab, you know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's, you know what I'm saying, they're entrepreneurs. They don't know what their dollar gonna be at the end of the day. They don't know what they're gonna have to split in half or what they're gonna be able to feed their family tonight. That's a real entrepreneur. If you going to clock in, you know exactly how much money you're getting at the end of the week. You know exactly how much. You did 10 hours a day, you make $10 an hour, you know you made $100 a day. You made $500 this week. I step up, I get up in the morning, first thing I'm gonna check in DM and see who. Oh, ain't nobody said nothing? I'm on your ass. Post. Real entrepreneur.
Hey, I better start saying something to him, man. Now,
look, man, say what you gotta say. They know how I'm coming.
That's
I'm a gorilla, not a goat.
I mean, I ain't gonna. I don't knock their opinion, you know.
Yeah, it's my opinion. Like I said, I'm gonna continue to give everybody respect. I'm gonna continue to give everybody due diligence because I know how hard it is to get support. So I support everybody. I respect everybody. It's a lot of talent. But I just, since you had asked me the question, I had to finally get it off my chest. But it doesn't mean that to me because I'm involved. So it's like, I made it to the second round. So it's like,
oh, shout out to you. I'm talking about, man.
So it's like, I mean, I'm not saying I'm on no cocky shit. Like I knew I was gonna make it to the second round, but
you kind of knew though, right?
I knew I was gonna make it to the second round. You feel me? So
who didn't know that?
I mean, it wasn't like
it's a no-brainer, man.
You feel me? So it's like, come on, bro.
But no cockiness involved.
Yeah. So it's like y'all know y'all see what I got going on. It's levels, commercials, sneakers, female brand, athletic brand, urban, quote unquote, the hood for you ignorant motherfuckers. But then I have something for everyone. Just greatness attire. That's all demographics.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Nah, so you can't beat that, bro.
I should have put myself in the entrepreneur shit too. I got my own painting company. I don't know who paint apartment complexes.
That was up. I ain't know that.
See, I keep my shit on the cut. You feel me? I could have easily said, yo, man, you need your house painted. Nah, we gonna sit at these white folks, holler at these white folks. What's up? Give me an opportunity. I do one. If you don't like my work, fuck it.
You give a discount on your painting?
Who?
Never mind. Should have known that.
Now, if it's a apartment complex, of course I gotta. You got 30 units. I can't charge you $1,000 a unit.
I did see you painting one day. I seen, you was. I thought you were playing.
No,
I did see it. Because you was laughing.
I'm really feeding people families out here. Let me say that one more time. I'm really feeding people families out here, and I'm sitting next to you, working with you, while I pay you at the end of the day, and I'll wait for my back end. I'll wait a whole month for that check to say Austin's Painting Company.
How can they contact you?
The same way, Vergil Austin on Facebook.
Oh, here you go, man. It gotta be a number that can call now.
Nah, they ain't. Listen, come on, we ain't doing that. If you got a business
So we
card,
ain't doing numbers. Hit me in my DM.
same thing. Don't knock on my door. You feel me? You know where we from, bro. Come on, man.
I rock with it. I rock with it, man.
I ain't got time for my playing on my phone and all that, man. I'm too grown for that shit.
That's funny, man. You a funny guy, man.
I'm me.
I don't care nobody say, man. You funny,
me, bro.
Hey, what's next for JG though? What you got coming up, man? What's next for you?
Of course, Underdogs. You know what I'm saying? Lil Nah in the building. Lil Nah and COV Underdogs. Very special project to us.
How long till that drop? And when can we expect that?
I'm ready. That's why I looked at bro, cause I'm ready. Listen, let's do it. I wanted to press the button on Win a Day on him and surprise him and make him mad, but D ain't answer the phone.
Like, you gotta put that out, man. Ain't no sense on you holding music. You gotta put it out.
No, we gonna put it out. With just certain circumstances happen. God, give you trials and tribulations that you gotta get through for the time being, and we gonna get through that, and then we gonna continue to go as it. But we're using this as motivation. That's it. I ain't gotta say too much. I know what's going on.
What was next for you? You got Underdogs. You know what I'm saying? You painting now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I've been painting, but I just now got that opportunity.
Got the shoes. Got the jacket. Got the glasses.
We're doing a lot of custom. You know what I'm saying? We're doing a lot of customs. Like I said, that slogan, to be comfortable, learn to be uncomfortable. That's something I got coming out. I just dropped his and hers logo with the girl, with the girl logo, with the girl koala and the male koala. Also have
what in your view or your opinion, what you see this year being for you? If you had to predict how this year gonna be for you,
it's crazy.
How do you think it's gonna go for you based on your ideas you got and what you're trying to do this year?
My mom just texted me this earlier. Baby, you gonna make double what you made last year, maybe even triple. And that shit gave me chills. Cause my mom ill. It gave me chills. Because the vision has been that we on grind mode. I'm on grind mode. I ain't got no, if I can do it for you, I'm gonna do it for you. If I say I can't do it for you, I ain't got no explanation. No. Simple. I'm standing on that. Can't do that. No. Because this year is strictly getting us to the next level. We've done everything we can do for pretty much in Augusta. We've done it. I've reached out to the communities. I've done everything I can do. It's time for me to start branching out, having that opportunity to branch out. So I feel like this year is my year, and I posted this the other day. If I get it right this year, I can be gone. Meaning I can go post up in Philly for a week, come back, make sure my family good. I can go to Atlanta for a week. All right, my family good. Yo, bro, what you doing out there in Cali? I can slide to Cali for a week. You know what I'm saying? Just letting people see myself, and that goes back to be comfortable, learn to be uncomfortable. Letting people touch me. I'm very paranoid. I ain't scary, but I'm very paranoid. I'm on my shit. Like, yo, you heard that? Yo, what he got going on? You seen boy in the car? Somebody in the car right there? Yeah, you know where we from, bro. Yeah. You gotta be on that shit. So, because I'm from Philly, I'm in Georgia, don't change it. Don't change the Philly out of me, bro. I still approach it that way. Like, literally. So, it's like, right now, I'm just trying to learn to be comfortable with being around people. I'm an energy guy. So, if the energy bad, I know to get myself out of there quick. So, I was just learning to go off of instinct and then my gut feeling. So the next big thing is me trying to get up out of here. Like, it's time to be seen. This koala bear is time to be seen.
Well, what I can say is, you know what I'm saying? You know me, I'm rooting for you. I think you got it in you. I definitely see the vision. I see that you got a crazy amount of potential. Super talented. So I don't see why not. I think the only thing that get in your way is you, if that's even possible. You know what I'm saying? So I think, I don't see why you can't be out here.
Yeah.
I think you should expand, though, definitely. I think sometimes expanding, it opens your perspective up to a lot of other things. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you be here so much, you be so focused, not you, but people be focused on this 50, 40-mile radius, and there's so much more to the world.
So much.
And a lot of times, if you realize you touch that other side of the world, that other side of the state, that next state up, that next state down, you'll
You
be
never
amazed
know.
at how much people be like, oh, I do know him. I know him, you know. And then now that
They
support
wanna
you've been
embrace
looking
me.
for, it's already there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
that's why I
So
said I'm not really tripping about it because the numbers don't lie. You know what I mean? I'm blessed. I am truly, humbly blessed, grateful. You know what I'm saying? Free little JG, I love you. I'm sorry that just came out of nowhere. He was on my
yeah,
mind.
that's how you do. I already know you be
Yeah,
doing, man.
yeah, you know,
I kind of got the gist of how you talk now, so I think I finally
that
figured it out
just
now.
free little JG, free Meezy too, bro. You know, but it's just, bro, I'm getting a headache thinking about these millions. Just you got me somewhere now. Like, I'm gonna talk somebody head off tonight about this and that, unless I go play Red Redemption. But other than that, my brain on a million right now. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this now, how I'm gonna do that now. Like that's just how my brain works. You put me in that mood, or you give me an opportunity to think like that, I automatically just jump into a situation where my brain start racing. Like now I'm trying to figure out, okay, what I'm doing after these custom sneakers. Like, real talk. I'm jumping all the way ahead.
Hey, look, man, this was dope. I definitely commend you. I wish you the best. I hope that you get everything you want and everything you need. Hope that you get a major amount of support. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that them glasses take you far. You know? Shout out to you, man.
I greatly appreciate all my supporters, man. It's not about who not supporting, it's about who supporting. CEOV, man.